Shakira used her VIP card at the wrong time.
Also, honey, Michael Ealy got called out by Taraji P. Henson. We'll explain.
And later, we'll be interviewing Roy Wood Jr. and Dulce Sloan from The Daily Show right here in the Dish Nation studios. Welcome to Dish Nation! All right, Brad is out, but back in the building, we have with us actress, comedian, the hilarious Jessie Woo.
Hey, guys. All right, Tanner, what we dishing today?
Okay, well, the queen of Halloween, Heidi Klum, finally revealed her highly anticipated costume yesterday. And after 2 years, guys, of not throwing her iconic Halloween party, she stepped back into the spooky spirit, spooky season, and held her 21st annual Halloween Fest in New York City, okay? Now, her get-up was part of a couple's costume. Her husband, Tom, was dressed as a fisherman with a bloody eye, and Heidi was dressed as a gigantic worm. What do you guys think about this? Heidi Klum can't lose at Halloween.
You know, you can't get that costume at Party City.
Okay.
This is creative.
Yeah. She almost looks like one of those giant worms from Dune, you know, but she got that smiley face, which is weird.
I think it's very clever to dress up as the worm that started COVID. Ain't that what had started COVID?
I think
That was
so.
a bat.
I think it was a bat,
Wasn't they eating worms and stuff?
but maybe a bat
No?
ate a worm, yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
I just feel bad though, honey. She didn't dress up as a celeb.
As a what?
A celeb.
A sealette?
Yeah, because her husband was still, so she could have been a celeb. And, you know, he could have caught her.
They don't accuse her of blackface if she did that.
Jeez.
Leave Seal out of this.
Well, I mean, honey, she could have been a fish called Wanda. Because her husband was a fisherman, so.
Well, speaking of costumes, Tanner, Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Erica Jane liked her costume from yesterday so much that she reposted it on her IG story.
Yes.
How does it feel to
We
be
did it.
famous?
We did it,
Yes.
I just got to shout out producer Bianca, the whole Dish Nation team for putting that look together.
Yes.
I mean, it was hilarious. I tagged her in all the photos. I didn't know if she was going to see it. You also don't know if somebody's going to like it, you know,
True.
and you're kind of making fun a little bit, but
Yeah.
like celebrating along, and she seemed to like it and then shared it in her post. So I guess she, you know.
Candy reposted mine too.
Oh, hey.
In her Insta stories. Gary, did Sheree repost
Yes,
you?
honey,
Or
Sheree loved
or did her
mine.
phone
Oh.
crash like her website?
Oh.
No, she loved mine, honey. You know, I mean, and I thought it looked so much like her, honey.
You did.
She told the makeup artist that she really liked the picture and whatever. Shout out to Cherry,
Oh.
the makeup artist. Yes, honey, she made me look so lovely.
Well, ladies, it has been confirmed that Michael Ealy isn't perfect after all. So during an appearance on The Kelly Clarkson Show, Kelly requested that Michael Ealy share his story about an awkward on-camera connection he had while shooting a romantic scene with Taraji P. Henson for Think Like a Man 2. Take a look.
We were like in between takes, and she's like kind of like in here, because I'm like kind of on top of her, and we're just sitting there in between the take. Oh, damn, right there. There it is. So, as she says to me, she goes, you kind of ripe.
This is so funny to me because Michael Ealy, Musty, really? Like, would y'all ever tell like a coworker that they musty?
Well, hold up. In the full clip, like in the full clip, he's talking about like doing push-ups before the
Right.
scene and stuff like that. Because
Yeah.
you can have your shirt off. You want to look a certain pump, and so I get that. We all get that.
I've never been musty at work. I have farted and watched somebody else walk into it, and I act like I ain't know what the hell was going on.
You over here setting traps.
Yeah,
like
I
in a
was
Target?
oh my God, who did that?
Yeah.
Oh,
And no one would ever think it was you. They would,
Exactly, because do I look like I fart?
You just became the #1 destination fart suspect.
Yeah,
like,
You're suspect number one. You're
Yeah.
at the top of the wanted list.
Wait, okay, we don't just scratch that. Let's
Indeed.
cut.
Jesse
Let's cut. Jesse, what?
Poot.
Oh, just a poo, honey.
Not Jesse.
here comes
Boo.
Jesse.
Oh my God.
Everybody knows.
We just gonna forget I said that.
Well, all right, y'all. Now, I hear y'all that Theo James has got a lot of junk, honey, but it's in his front and not in the trunk. Oh.
Okay, yeah, well, Gary, fans have been going nuts, pun intended, after the actor's full frontal scene on the season 2 premiere of HBO's White Lotus, and they want to know, was Theo wearing a prosthetic eggplant, or was that all natural? One friend tweeted, I love Theo James' big prosthetic hog. And another tweeted, Theo James, that had to have been a prosthetic, right? Gary, is Theo giving big eggplant energy?
I don't know. But I'm going to tell y'all this, though. This is the truth. I was in the mall Saturday.
Ooh. He was
And
there?
no, not him, but I was in the mall Saturday, and this guy came up to me. He said, "Oh, Gary with the tea." I'm like, He said, because he watched the show, and he said he liked the show. And the Lord is my witness. Bitch, I looked down, I'm like, damn.
Ooh.
Girl, it bothered me.
He had that Theo?
Yes, it was ridiculous. I had to call my friend Miss Kevin. I'm like, girl, this man, I mean, it was horrible.
Was he British?
No, he was black.
Ooh, yes,
And it
God.
was just ridiculous, girl. He should have left. They should have banned him in the mall, though.
No, why? That's community service.
That
Banned
was
him with a
ridiculous.
freak that's walking around looking at people's joints in the
Come
mall.
on now.
Come on.
Exactly.
Yes, you
The pastor was in my face. I couldn't help but to see it.
You not your face.
You're a whole peeping Tom out here.
I did not look at it. It looked at me.
Yeah.
And I started to take a picture.
All right, well, moving on. Looks like Shakira's hips got her in trouble. Now, she's being blasted after using a VIP card to jump the line at a Halloween attraction in Barcelona while other families waited up to 90 minutes. You didn't make hips don't lie.
Okay.
According to reports, Shakira and her children were with her as well as her friends, and the children and the whole crew was ushered to the front. Now, sources claim they began to separate everyone, and Shakira appeared with her children and 2 security agents, and they kind of snuck in. Now, of course, it's pissed a lot of people off. How do you feel about it? I mean, you know, membership does have its privileges.
Exactly, honey,
Yeah.
you know. So
I mean, but you've been waiting 2 hours and Shakira and her line hips just gonna skip you in the line like that?
Well, Jesse, I mean, that's what happens, honey. I mean, this girl, she got unlimited coins, and, you know, hell, she had a pass to get in. So I'm sure you passed a lot of people in line before, something that's particularly in your job, right?
We're not talking about me right now.
She is in trouble for not paying her fair share of taxes.
Exactly.
And so she might not be the best about paying her fair share of waiting in line.
Exactly. Tanner, you never skipped a line before?
No.
Whoa, Tanner, you're lying.
No, absolutely not.
You gotta wield your powers right. If people see you in places here, they're gonna think you own the joint. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? So you gotta
Come
let it
on,
work for you.
Tanner.
Just walk confidently.
Yeah.
Or he's the manager.
Exactly. You
I'm
definitely.
clocking in. I'm clocking in.
You
yeah.
definitely got a manager haircut.
All right, y'all, we're switching gears. It's sad to report that Takeoff, 1/3 of the legendary hip-hop group The Migos, was senselessly murdered early this morning while attending a birthday party in Houston, Texas. Now, it's been reported that his bandmate and uncle Quavo were there at the time of the incident. And as expected, celebrities have started to post tributes to the late rap star, including our own sister, Brad, who wrote, OMG, YRN Takeoff? Don't want this to be true. He was such a good dude. This sucks. Please pray for his family and loved ones. Like, this man's life is gone because of something with a damn dice game.
Yeah.
And it's truly sad.
Yeah. When I first moved to Atlanta 2 years ago, I just so happened to get to go to a private recording session with Quavo and Takeoff, and this was them previewing the music that they have out right now. And you would not know that Takeoff was there. Like, he was, by all accounts, he's always been very just to himself. He minds his business, quiet. He doesn't say anything much. Like,
He just did an interview on Drink Champs, talk about how he wanted his flowers while he was here. And I'm glad he got to smell them, you know, a little bit before this happened, but we got to start putting value back on each other's lives,
My
y'all.
gosh.
Everybody's valued. R.I.P. Takeoff. And we're sending our condolences to the Migos and, you know, all the members who are being affected by this. Quavo, Offset, your family, your friends.
and all their fans. Like,
Indeed.
their fans are so young, and to have to look up and see this today, is so heartbreaking for
Very,
everybody.
man. Stop the violence, y'all. More Dish Nation after the break.
Dish Nation.
All right, y'all, welcome back. Okay, everybody's heard of Oprah's favorite things, right? The list she puts out before Christmas. Well, something that's not on her favorite things list is a fake endorsement, okay? Now, we know that Oprah's part owner of Weight Watchers, but one thing she's not involved with are weight loss gummies. And she just had to set the record straight after a 5th person asked her where they could get the gummies from that she's allegedly selling. Check this out.
I have nothing to do with weight loss gummies or diet pills, and I don't want you all taken advantage of by people misusing my name.
I imagine if she could like reach through and find those people selling them in her name, it would be all, you get a slap, and
Okay.
you get a slap, and you get a slap.
No, more like you get a lawsuit, you get a lawsuit,
Yeah.
and you get a lawsuit.
Yeah, people are real creative with the scams because not only will they use your likeness, they'll use a name that's similarly close. Instead of
Yeah.
Weight Watchers, it's probably Weight Watch Us.
Yeah.
And, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
No, it's true though.
their fake brand would be called Nopra. That's about the only accepted version.
And you don't know if it's FDA approved. Like, you don't know if they're making people sick. Like, that's a huge lawsuit right there.
Yeah, well,
You never thought about, like, monetizing with the tea and, like, selling flat tummy tea or nighttime tea?
You know, and people do stuff like that, but if I try to do flat tummy tea and they look at my damn stomach and it ain't flat,
that
that's
work.
false advertisement.
Yeah, well.
But if it was some flat ass tea, honey, I could get some money on it.
That's an untapped market. No one's selling flat ass tea.
Yeah.
Because little booties matter.
Yeah, so that's what I'm
About to be a millionaire.
Yeah, there it
Oh,
is.
let me have it.
Flat
Yeah,
booties
honey.
matter.
Gary with the flat booty tea.
Yes, honey.
Okay.
In any chair.
Right.
Are you tired of your pants fitting too tight in the back?
Try Gary's flat ass tea.
Sick and tired of people checking you out. All right. Something else that's probably not one of Oprah's favorite things is Bachelor in Paradise. But some people love it. Some people really love it. And here's a good example of why they do. On last night's episode, Jacob and Shanae bonded over how obsessed they are with their teeth. Ding. But then they took it a step further and they brushed each other's teeth with charcoal toothpaste. Check it out.
Open your mouth. Are they feeling clean?
A lot of bad breath germs. Inside the teeth, back of the teeth. Back is what people miss. Okay. You look great. You look great.
I'm not mad about it. I feel like this could be a cute couple bonding thing.
Yeah, you put other things in your mouth. Right?
That was his way
Yeah.
of letting her know her breath stank.
You think?
Yeah.
Jesse, question for you. You've been seeing a guy that's like date 4, date 5. We're getting into a relationship, and he's just like, babe, I'd really like to brush your teeth. Like that was like his thing, and then he wanted to hold your face and. Would you let him do it?
Absolutely not.
Why not? That's romantic.
Why? What is romantic about that?
Because, you know, like some people have foot fetish. He might have teeth fetish. And just oscillating the brushing your mouth, your teeth, and just.
I don't know.
Just
Why are you holding your hand like that?
Is that
Okay, that's how I brush my teeth.
I mean, I've had men ask me for awkward things. You know what?
Like what?
I had a man tell me to take my underwear off and give it to him. And it was our first date.
Okay.
Your first date?
Yeah.
Was
Did
it
he
a second date?
It was our last date. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So you ain't never took a man and took his body part, just did it on your teeth?
Gary, are you trying to ask me something?
That's your
Are you
proposition.
right? Are you trying to see if I floss with
Yeah.
Franks?
Yeah.
All right, man. Up next, we're talking to the Daily Show's Dulce Sloan and Roy Wood Jr. You don't want to miss it. Come right back.
Dish Nation. Dish Nation.
All right, y'all, welcome back. And it's that time again where every vote counts. And to help get you guys to the polls, we have comedians and the Daily Show correspondents, Dulce Sloan and Roy Wood Jr. in the house.
What up, man?
Man, it's good to have y'all both in here. And how are you enjoying the Dirty Dirty, man? Have you got treated to the lemon pepper wings yet? Have you tried the wet? What's going on?
You know, the Daily Show, we came down to Georgia to focus on the issues, because whatever's happening in Georgia is happening everywhere else in the world.
Yeah.
Trevor, it came down to 3 different states where we was going to take the show. It was Georgia, Wisconsin, or Arizona.
No.
Arizona too hot, Wisconsin too cold. This has strip clubs, so I feel like politically,
Right.
this is
We
the
need
place
a
to
job.
I
be.
like it came down to weather and strip clubs, and that's why we came to Atlanta.
Also,
Yeah.
we're here because I'm Trevor's favorite. That's what the deal is.
Oh.
I'm his favorite, and he can't hide it anymore. So that's what the deal is.
Secrets out.
Yeah, I mean, as a friend. So everybody calm down. I don't need.
Oh, because I was just going to say.
No, friend. No.
I was going to leak the story like right now.
No, it's not a story. He's just my buddy,
Yeah,
and I'm his
man.
favorite.
The world is crazy, man. You got a reverend running against a football player who thinks he a sheriff.
Okay.
So, yeah, we got to pull up and see what the hell is going on in this
Organize the
state.
troops.
Okay, so what is the craziest thing that you've ever seen, honey, go down? I mean, especially on this campaign trail.
Oh, when we go out with these cameras, like somewhere in 2016, you know, the things turned and folks will start following us around because they didn't trust the media. I got to make sure you ain't faking the news. So it would be me interviewing you and then a dude right here in the cut interviewing me, interviewing you.
Oh.
And like that's like the norm now. Like it's to the point now, man. Like I be jumpy when I'm out now. If I'm out with my cameraman, somebody come too close. Like Gary, I've known you 15 years, give or take. You I've known about 15, 20 years. I'd slap out of both of y'all.
Really?
If
I'm on your side.
If I'm interviewing over here and you in the cut like that, I'm like.
Dude, say we saw a clip on your social media where you actually gave the candidate for Utah State Senator Linda Paulson like some rapper names.
Yeah, we were
amongst
just trying to help the young lady. It reminded me of one of those like don't do drugs school raps that they used to do. It's like we don't do drugs, we hang out with friends, we love her. And I'm like, I don't know what's happening. And then I'm like, we've gone through 17 different phases of rap music.
Yeah.
And then she was like the beginning with a single piano. And I was like, honestly, I respect it. It was awful.
So what rapper name would you give Herschel Walker and Senator Raphael Warnock?
Warnock would be jacket too tight.
That's my pastor.
He need to go up a size in his jackets. Look, I'm not attacking his platform. I'm attacking his jacket.
Ooh, tight suit. I had an agent I used to call tight suit because that man's tight suits were painted on.
Tight suit was a bomb name.
Tight suit. Listen, I know you young
Warnock
tight
in
suit.
every jacket.
Wrong.
This Warnock in every jacket. I'm just saying, let the man breathe a little bit after he beat Herschel Walker.
Oh, it's like when professional athletes get a suit?
Yeah, it's them Shannon Sharp. Well, he got them Shannon Sharp suits. Herschel Walker, I call a little slow-mo.
Yeah.
Because he told so slow.
Before we wrap it up, both of you guys look right into the camera and tell everyone why people should get out and vote.
White people?
No, white people. You said white people, right?
You said white people.
You did say white people.
You heard white people.
He said white people.
I heard white people too.
Okay, cool. Then
We
that's
need
what
a
I
few
do.
of them to
Okay,
to
so
the camera.
which camera?
White people.
Maybe not as
We
many
need you to
white
vote.
people.
Please, white people, vote for people that help black people. White people. Thank you, white people.
And when we get some more people that help black people, then those white people can go
You're gonna
vote
be
for those.
outnumbered soon, white people. You're gonna wish you did something to help us. All right?
Hey.
Okay, go.
Keep it locked right here for more Dish Nation after the break.
Dish Nation. Dish Nation.
It's our last story of the day, so
Dish is it.
Former Miss Rhode Island Juliana Stout has found herself in a major trouble after sneaking into an ICE detention center to see her man. Apparently, she lied to ICE officers and said she was a paralegal and used a letterhead of a law firm to get inside the detention center 3 times back in 2021. Juliana has pleaded guilty and is now on probation and required to do community service. She also is 8 months pregnant. But the upside is her husband has been released since then.
Man,
What do y'all think about this?
Crazy if she would have ended up doing time and he's out.
Yo,
Oh my God.
yeah.
It's like a terrible
Yeah.
episode of Prison Break.
Yeah.
But my
That
thing
would have
is,
been crazy.
I was wondering, honey, had this girl kept sneaking back to see this man to hurry up and play like she was having sex with him because she was with somebody else while he was in the pen, and now she pregnant.
You know what? As a person who's gone great lengths to cover up a lie,
It's not that crazy.
I kind of rock with Gary on this one.
She forged documents.
She's-
Like she might forge a paternity test. We gotta look out. You gotta look out.
I almost wish this would have happened before she was Miss Rhode Island, because when they talk about special skills, she would have had a whole different angle of things to talk about.
Also,
Yeah,
what is
true.
community service in Rhode
She
Island?
probably teaching people how to write letterheads.
Hey, don't forget to hit us up on social media. We're on all these platforms at Dish Nation. We'll see you there.